First up is the episode Nautical Novice, yet another Mrs. Puff banger of an episode. I really like this episode, so check out the setup.
Maybe tomorrow, if I can impress Mrs. Puff with an extensive knowledge of boating history, she'll give me a boating license on the spot. Ah! Hey, wait! Hey! Mrs. Puff! Please stop the bus!
What was that? Nothing. Step on it!
Wait! No worries, I made it.
Man, SpongeBob was very committed to getting on that bus, and he succeeds. But let's rewind a little bit, as back during the beginning of the episode, there are two really bad mistakes, guys. Let's see if you can catch them.
Which brings us to the subject of rudder maintenance.
Barnacles, just as we were getting to the nitty-gritty.
Wait a minute, class. Remember, we will not be here tomorrow. We will be going on a field trip to the boating museum. Now run along, kids.
So first up is this one, which I don't think I need to say much, guys. For about 2 frames, this incidental just loses her shirt, and I actually think the animators did this on purpose, because why are her breasts, like, drawn? The other mistake is this one. So as you can see, this girl is wearing pearls, but for 1 frame, 2 of them turn black, which was just another weird mistake. There's another one later on in the episode. Let's see if you guys can spot this one.
Welcome, class, to the boating museum. This enormous vessel was once the largest in all the seas, but now that it's been converted into a museum, it no longer moves.
This one's kind of funny. So as you can see in this first shot of Incidental 14, she has no belly button. You can see, right? You can see her stomach, there's no belly button. But then, randomly in this shot, she now has a belly button. So a weird continuity error. Not that big of a deal, but hey, the ones I have coming up are spicy. The episode Sailor Mouth is a classic episode. Like, if you haven't seen this episode, go watch it. It's so good. This is mainly due to the plot, where SpongeBob is introduced to swear words. Here, take a look.
Taking out the trash, taking out the trash. Dumpster writing. The voice of the people. What's this one? Crabs is, Crabs is,
Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
Well, sometimes, but not recently. Nah, not that word. That word.
Now, due to SpongeBob not knowing that these new words are swear words, he goes to work and just begins to swear in front of customers, and this is where we can find our first mistake. Let's see if you guys can catch it on your own.
Hello, customers. Nice day we're having, huh? And don't forget to ask us to the fries. It'll be our pleasure.
Yeah, so when we first see this family of octopus, we can see this little guy over here. And as you can see, he's wearing like a red hat. But as the scene progresses, his hat magically changes to blue. At first it was red, and now it's blue. The mistakes in this episode don't end here, as at the end of the episode, Mr. Krabs gives SpongeBob and Patrick trouble for using their swear words. And as you can see, Mr. Krabs stubs his foot right here. But if you look, the foot that he's holding and like soothing is the wrong foot. When he stubbed his foot, he stubbed this one.
As punishment for fouling the air in me restaurant with your foul words, you're gonna give the Krusty Krab a fresh coat of paint from top to bottom. Wow!
But then the foot that he's holding is his left foot.
Oh, my foot! What? Genius, what a rocket of bath! Can't you see I got a foot here? Oh!
Definitely a mistake there. He's holding the wrong foot. You didn't even stub that toe, dude. Now I'm going to move on to the next mistake, but take a look at these clips from the episode. They're hilarious.
We're gonna tell your mom, Mr. Krabs!
No, please! Not my mommy!
Mama Krabs! Mama Crab, he said, and then he said, and then he said, yeah, and he said.
I guess you scallywags have earned a glass of lemonade. Yow! My foot!
Mother!
Next up is a very hilarious episode, that being the episode Dear Vikings, an episode where SpongeBob writes a letter to Vikings and they actually respond and show up. Check it out. Like I said, really funny episode.
Dear Vikings, I am writing to ask you guys about your lives and stuff. If you would take the time to answer all my neat questions, then that would be really swell.
Your Majesty, look! A letter!
How incredibly interesting. I must read it at once.
Welcome to the Krusty Krab. May I take your order?
Dear Vikings, our chieftain sent us here because we got this letter.
SpongeBob, there's some Vikings here to see you.
See, I told you, really funny. But what isn't so funny is the mistake hidden in this episode. It's very easy to miss. Let's see if you guys can spot it on your own.
Regular, large, and the new Viking size.
But Mr. Krabs, these are all the same size cup.
And don't forget, each participating patron who purchases any drink of our new Krusty Krab Viking-sized cup gets a chance to try on this genuine cardboard Viking helmet.
Mr. Krabs, what's a Viking?
Oh, well, the Vikings lived a long time ago.
So as you can see in this shot, SpongeBob has holes or pores on his sides, right? Because, you know, he's a sponge. But during this one shot of the opening, his pores are just gone. They're just missing. Talk about a mistake, especially when they were there literally seconds before. Don't click off yet though. This next mistake is crazy. As we all know, Krusty Krab employees are given a uniform to wear while working. That being this white hat with an anchor on it. Well, in the season 3 episode, Fear of a Krabby Patty, there are actually a few mistakes with these hats. During the scene where SpongeBob is dropping trays out of the chef's window, the anchor on Squidward's white Krusty Krab employee hat is missing. Should be there. It does return after this scene, to be fair, but it was definitely missing for a couple of frames. Here's a clip.
How many days it's been? I lost track. 43. What the flim-flam? What are you doing in here, boy? You're wasting all my fun.
So this next episode, Gullible Pants, has 3 very complicated mistakes, so I'm just gonna get right into them. Here's the first one. Let's see if you guys can catch it yourselves.
451, 452, 453, 454, 455, 456. Ah!
Like I said, this one is very, very complicated, so take a look at this shot. As you can see, Incidental 92 is eating with Incidental 51. They're having a nice meal together. But like seconds later, and now Incidental 92 is eating with a completely different fish. The other mistake is quite similar. In that opening shot, we can see Incidental 48 eating with Incidental 41. But then, seconds later, and now Incidental 48 is eating with a completely different fish in seconds. So definitely a mistake, and there are a ton of mistakes in this one section. It's pretty bad. There's some crazier ones coming up though, so stay tuned. The episode Trident Trouble is a pretty good episode. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I do like the premise of the episode. The setup's really funny. Here, take a look for yourself.
Behold this idiot and beware, for Trident Trouble comes. See?
No, the toppings haven't been prepped. I wish this lettuce and tomato would just cut themselves up.
Let's do this!
Now to be honest, this episode only really has like one mistake and it was hard to find. But during this scene where SpongeBob uses the magical trident to help this dude, well, take a look for yourself. Let's see if you can catch it.
What's wrong, Grass? Why won't you grow? Talk to me.
Yeah, it happens fast, but for about 1 frame, this dude loses his entire mouth. It's crazy. And this is a fairly common mistake, but it's, again, still a mistake. And I've got more. First up is the episode For Here or To Go, an episode where Mr. Krabs comes up with a smart idea to entertain customers.
Attention, Krusty Krab patrons! Behold! The Krusty Krab presents our first annual Bun Seed Guessing Contest! Guess how many seeds are in the jar, and win a free Krabby Patty! I have a guess. Plankton, you don't get to guess. Hey!
Mr. Krabs has a cool little game going on, but the issue is he's discriminating against Plankton, which is gonna come up later on in this episode. But first, let's see if you guys can catch the first mistake on your own.
You can't do that, it's not fair. Oh, I'm sorry, but it's me restaurant, and I can do what I please. I know you'll try to analyze that patty and find out my secret formula. You'll pay for this, Krabs. I'm calling the Bogus Business Bureau.
According to Article 57 of the Greasy Spoon Code, any fast food contest must be open to all customers.
You have to let me guess now, Krabs.
So here's the thing, most of my longtime viewers already know, but there's supposed to be a path connecting the Chum Bucket to the Krusty Krab. We've seen it in numerous other episodes, you can see it in this clip right here, but they're directly across the street from each other and there's a path. But in this one shot, there's no path connecting them. There's a path in between, but yeah, definitely a mistake. And here's another one, let's see if you guys can spot it.
Mr. Krabs, it's awful. We're all out of buns.
No buns? Drat the luck!
Got a delivery for the Krusty Krab. Where do you want us to put these buns?
Good thing I ordered us extra for the contest crowd.
Now, I know some of you guys missed this one, but here's the issue. This table and barrel has like this white outline. It looks like they were like poorly photoshopped. It looks really rough and is definitely a mistake. And we've got one more that has to do with our boy, Mr. Krabs.
SpongeBob needs to clean the grill first.
I cleaned it this morning.
Doesn't your spatula need a line in or something?
Nope, she's perfectly aligned.
Drat your efficiency.
Dude, what the heck happened to Mr. Krabs' pupils? This is actually somewhat of a common mistake in SpongeBob, and sometimes people try to defend it, but no guys, this is definitely a mistake. Your pupils don't just disappear. Let's keep the video moving though, and move over to our next episode. It has some crazy mistakes. In the episode, Chocolate with Nuts, we've talked about this one before, SpongeBob and Patrick get something interesting in the mail. It isn't for them, it's actually for Squidward, and it's Squidward's Fancy Living Digest magazine. This magazine is all about living a lavish, fancy lifestyle. And this results in SpongeBob and Patrick wanting to live that lifestyle as well. So they start their own little business and go to the doors of Bikini Bottom residents to try and sell their chocolate bars. It doesn't go well at first, but once they start capping and lying that their chocolate does magical things start to go much better for them, and they sell a bunch of chocolate bars. Now by the end of the episode, SpongeBob and Patrick's lying backfires. But let's head over to this scene. There's a mistake that I'm sure you missed. As all of you know, SpongeBob uses bubble transitions to change scenes. However, during this one transition, there is a huge mistake, as for a brief second, the date September 14th, 2001 can be seen at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, definitely isn't supposed to be there. Here's a clip.
If we keep exaggerating the truth, we'll be fancy living in no time.
Hooray for lying!
It'll make your hair grow.
Great. My wife's trying to grow a beard.
They'll make you sound smart.
I'll take 20!
Next up is the episode Free Samples, where Plankton comes up with a really good scheme. Like, this was a smart one. Take a look.
What do I owe the excessive volume of this giggling?
You may thank my new and original idea, darling. Free samples! Once everyone gets a taste of my delicious chum, they'll tear this place apart to get some. Plus, it's free. And who can resist free? Ship right up with your free samples of delicious chum.
Hey, what did he just say to us?
I just said they're free. Eat up. What? I had no idea the chum was this rotten. I better not be here when all this agony turns to anger.
So as you just seen, Plankton just made a bunch of bikini bottomites very sick, but what he does that's very smart is he lies and says that the chum is actually from the Krusty Krab, eventually leading us to this scene, which also has our first mistake. Let's see if you guys can catch it.
It's all over for the good old Krusty Krab. It's probably best if you start looking for a new job, boy. Maybe in a different line of work. Well, only one thing left to do now. I'll have to move back in with me ma.
5 minutes later.
Krabby Patty's brand new Krabby Patty recipe. All new, all different, all delicious.
Dear Neptune's gill sacks, this is the best thing I've ever put in my mouth! Yay!
Did he just say it was good?
Now this one is very, very sneaky, as take a look at this fish right here. As you can see, he's wearing this bright red shirt. Remember this, it's kind of fresh, but literally seconds later, and his shirt like changes to a pink shirt. It looked like this at first, but now it looks like this. Talk about a big mistake, and of course, there's another one. Let's see if you guys can spot this one.
I had no idea the chum was this rotten.
Hey, he's making a run for it! We can't let him get away with this! Let's get up and...
Hey, what's all the hubbub?
Oh, didn't you hear? Someone's giving away free Krabby Patty!
Again, this one is very sneaky, and it has to do with audio. So when we first see this fish right here, he has this voice.
Hey, he's making a run for it! We can't let him get away with this! Let's get up and...
But then when we see him again,
Hey, what's all the hubbub?
Oh, didn't you hear? Someone's giving away free Krabby Patty!
his voice is completely different now. Like, his voice changes halfway through the episode, which is totally a mistake. And I've got one more.
Krabby Patties, anyone?
This one is very easy to miss, but if you look, Plankton laughs, like his mouth moves for the animation of laughing, but I'm gonna play the clip again, listen, as he doesn't make any noise, like there's no sound that comes out of his mouth. Our next episode is a SpongeBob classic. I'm talking about Krabbyland. This episode is all about Mr. Krabs coming up with a new scheme to get money out of kids on summer vacation. Here are some clips, it's hilarious.
You see, boy, during the summer, the children are excused from their classes, a recess commonly referred to as summer break.
I guess summer isn't coming this year.
Hey, maybe they're all at that new playground over there.
Playground! Luring away the young customers! Just look at them, SpongeBob. So weak and malnourished, with nobody trying to sell them nothing. Breaks me heart.
The way you drove the boat while lying on the ground was kind of cool.
But that's not gonna get these munchkins away from this playground.
Unless... SpongeBob! You're just in time for the grand unveiling of Krabbyland! Here we go! I give you Krabbyland!
Now, as funny as this episode is, it does have two mistakes that are very easy to miss.
Another day, another dollar. Gee, I wonder what Mr. Krabs has been up to since I saw him last and then went home to do nothing of particular interest till this very moment. Huh?
SpongeBob!
So as you guys seen, Krabby Land is meant for little kids. But during this scene where we see like this big lineup of people waiting, we can see numerous adult incidentals. They're supposed to be kids, but the animators put adults instead, which was a mistake. Here's another one though, and let's see if you lovely people can spot it yourselves.
They seem to respond to me being in pain. They enjoy other people's misery.
This one is definitely easy to miss, but this incidental right here loses their eyes, well, their pupils, not their actual eyes, but the pupils in their eyes for about like a second. It looks really rough, but stay tuned guys, as I have some even crazier mistakes coming up. In the episode Frozen Face Off, SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy, and well, the rest of the gang, every SpongeBob character, all participate in a sled worm race for $1 million. However, just before the race begins, Plankton sneaks off to the Krusty Krab and uses a robot as his replacement in the race. As you can imagine, Plankton goes inside the Krusty Krab to steal the Krabby Patty formula, while the group must evade attacks from a snow monster. The episode is pretty eventful and has some epic moments, but you know what we're here for, mistakes. During this scene, where SpongeBob says, "She loves your jelly beans, Patrick," Sandy's boots are white instead of gray, thus making for an awkward mistake. Here's a clip.
No! No!
She loves your jelly beans, Patrick.
I'd better go while the going's good.
Jelly bean!
This next one is one of my favorites. I'm talking about slimy dancing. The episode has just such a funny plot. Here, take a look.
Well, Squidward, old boy, all that's left is to go win that dancing trophy. Nobody ever worked harder to get it than you. All those years of training, your tireless effort to keep your instruments supple, not to mention your weekly thigh waxing. Music, please.
Next. Excuse me? You didn't make the cut. Sorry, Mac.
But hey, get the unhandy, you brute.
And poor Squidward. Like, I know Squidward is a very grumpy guy, and he's kind of mean to SpongeBob, but I do feel bad for him sometimes. What I don't feel bad about, though, is this mistake that I'm going to expose. Let's see if you guys can catch it on your own.
SpongeBob?
You're just not getting into the spirit of this thing, Squidward.
Oh, help me out.
How'd the audition go, Squidward?
The audition?
Yeah, this one's kinda easy, but as you can see, our boy Patrick is missing his mouth. It's just gone. Poof. Here's another one. Keep your eyes peeled and comment it if you find it.
Tommy, I've got a fresh loaded lot. Oh, dear me, no. Hello? It's an emergency. My son, he's...
Mom, I'm just doing the cramp.
Oh.
This one's pretty tricky, and honestly, it's very, very easy to miss. But take a look at what numbers she puts in on the phone. She's supposed to be calling 911, but look, she actually puts in 811. This is how a keypad would work. So yeah, she definitely clicked 8, and this is a mistake, and let's keep it moving because I got more. Next up is the episode You're Going to Pay Phone. An interesting episode all about Mr. Krabs getting himself into some greedy trouble. Here, have a look for yourself.
Ooh, a quarter!
Well, I have no power to retrieve your coin, but I can let you have the payphone for the low, low price of free. Be warned, that payphone comes with a curse.
Seems like a harmless payphone, right? Well, no, actually, it's pretty obvious that it isn't safe at all and that this payphone is literally cursed. The dude literally says it, and because of that, this starts happening.
Listen up, happy customers. For the low price of a quarter, now you too can make that important call while you're eating that Krabby Patty.
Give away your Krabby Patties. Give them all away.
Krabby Patties for everyone! What? Don't! The crab is picking up the tab!
What just happened?
Yeah, this episode has a crazy plot, but did you catch the mistake that I showed? If you didn't, let me explain it. So as most SpongeBob fans know, the Krusty Krab and the Chum Bucket are literally across from one another. As you can see in this shot, it's shown in multiple episodes and is just established in multiple episodes. They are across the street from one another. But then, why in this shot, when we see across the street, is the Chum Bucket missing? It's just not there. So yeah, a mistake. And I've got another one. Let's see if you guys can catch this one.
Now give away your money. Every last cent. Must give away money. Give away all money. Mario. Another quarter. SpongeBob! What are you doing with my money?
This one is bad because it's just lazy. So as you can see in this shot, in the Krusty Krab, there is the galley grub menu and the order here sign. I mean, it's been there ever since the show's first season, but during this shot of this episode, where is it? It's just is gone. I don't know where it went. It's just magically disappeared, and this is a mistake. Stay tuned though, as I've got more. Oh boy, this next episode really packs a punch. Probably because it's all about karate. Here, take a look at the plot. It's a really good one.
Who is this intruder that fails to attack me?
That's my friend, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Whoa. You know karate?
He doesn't just know karate, he is karate. Fuzzy's here to test me for the highest belt in karate.
But Sandy, you already have a black belt.
Yes, but there's one even higher than that, the blacker belt.
Gee.
If you want a belt, you must earn it.
Okay, but how can anyone ever truly know whether he or she is worthy?
It is simple. I conduct a series of tests, and if you pass, I will give you a belt that shows you know karate.
Like I said, the episode has a really cool plot, with SpongeBob training to get his karate belts, and he does in the end, but at the same time, there's also a mistake. Let's see if you guys can catch it.
And your fries, sir. Ketchup? Oops. Got it. Oh, Fuzzy. Sensei Fuzzy, are you okay?
I was wrong about you, SpongeBob. You are now a karate master. Here.
For me? You look terrible.
Oh, okay.
Sandy, what's wrong with Fuzzy?
I know what he needs. He just needs this.
This one is really bad, but as you can see, Sandy's entire body like duplicates for a frame. And no, this isn't like an animation technique. This was a straight up mistake. And here's another one. Let's see if you guys can catch it.
Boy, I can't wait to show Sandy my new karate move. Ah! Oh, Sandy! Oh, Sandy's in trouble. Don't worry, Sandy. I'm coming to save ya.
Yeah, this one admittedly isn't as bad, but why is SpongeBob's teeth yellow? A fairly common SpongeBob error, but it's still a mistake and it's still worth mentioning, and the one coming up in this next episode is crazy! The episode Best Frenemies is all about a new restaurant popping up in Bikini Bottom. This place makes kelp shakes, and this begins to steal everybody's business. More importantly, Mr. Krabs and Plankton's business. And this results in the duo teaming up to try and get rid of this new place that's stealing their business. Now in the end, they succeed. But let's head back to this scene for a mistake. It's why you clicked on the video after all. While everyone is seen drinking their tasty kelp shakes at the Krusty Krab, the character Incidental 36's eyes are weirdly colored as yellow, when they should be white. Like I said, it's a small mistake, but considering that Incidental 36's eyes have always been white before this, I thought I'd mention it. Oh, also, if you look at Incidental 45 during this same shot, she was drawn with 3 arms and her bra looks to be duplicated. So yeah, this scene is full of mistakes.
Alright, boy, it's done. You're gonna suck the whole cup down your gullet if you're not careful.
Sorry, Mr. Krabs. It's just that this kelp shake tastes so good.
Kelp shake?
Look around ya. Everyone's enjoying a delicious kelp shake.
Our next mistake can be found in the episode Jellyfish Hunter. This episode is pretty dark, with SpongeBob creating a jellyfish condiment at the Krusty Krab that goes on to be a major success with customers. However, this comes at a cost, as Mr. Krabs catches on and decides to start abusing the jellyfish to get more jelly just so he can make more money. Yeah. Now in the end, Mr. Krabs lets all of the jellyfish free once he's forced to because he gets zapped by old No Name. But if we head over to this scene, we can find our next or last mistake. As a matter of fact, we can actually find 3, as not only are SpongeBob's holes missing, but he's also missing his left and right legs. Yeah, well, I guess a part of his right leg is there, but you get the point. In the episode, The Pink Purloiner, SpongeBob and Patrick go out for some jellyfishing. However, things get complicated when SpongeBob catches way more fish than Patrick, and Patrick gets a little jealous. SpongeBob is a humble man though, so he explains to Patrick that the reason he's gotten so much success is due to his signature jellyfish net, All Reliable. And Patrick agrees, while also mentioning he'd do anything to get his own. Eventually, All Reliable goes missing, resulting in SpongeBob accusing Patrick of stealing it, and this pretty much sets up the episode. Now in the end, it turns out that SpongeBob was wrong and accidentally left his net on the bus. But if we watch during this scene, we can spot a mistake, as when we first see the passengers on the bus pop their heads out, one of them is blue, okay? They're blue. However, once the bus leaves, they magically change into a yellow fish, thus making for a brutal mistake.
They do this all the time! I'm serious, Ugh, never mind.
I'm staying in Bikini Bottom. Wanna go jellyfishing? I just got a new net!
So did I.
So as you guys can probably tell, I'm a little addicted to SpongeBob. I love the show. But in the episode Treats, Gary gets addicted to something, and it's really funny. Like, Gary is tweaking in this episode. Take a look.
Oh, Gary! You got a big surprise coming to you. Snail bites! Gary, that's an awful lot of snail bites for one evening. Are you sure you want more? Whoops, looks like that was the last of them, Gary. We're all out. Gary, it is 4 o'clock in the morning. What exactly do you want from me?
Yeah, like I told you, Gary is on one in this episode. Like, he is dying for more of those treats. Dude is tweaking out. So much so, guys, that I'm gonna show a couple more clips because it's just so freaking funny. Here.
Excuse me, do you have any snail bites? We need some snail bites.
Oh, no. Those sold out almost immediately.
Okay, Gary, I'm off to the Krusty Krab. Hope your day will be as fun-filled as mine. Whoa! Gary?
Okay, mistake time. So we have 2 mistakes in one scene. At one point, Gary shows up to SpongeBob's work, and if you look at his shell, his colors are the wrong colors. This is how his shell is supposed to look, but as you can see, they like flipped the colors by accident, which is definitely a mistake.
Normally I'm so shy,
Gary, what are you doing here? You're causing a scene! I know. You want more snail bite.
Well, you could try going to the factory where they make them.
Thanks a lot.
This episode has one more. Take a look.
Take a look at this map. This is a map of every pet store in the entire world. We've been to every single one of them, Gary. I can't keep looking, Gary. I just can't.
Hey, SpongeBob! Are your snails still meowing?
I know you guys caught this one. It's very straightforward. But SpongeBob's missing like his pupils, like the rest of his eye. They're just gone and it looks really weird. This happens pretty often, but yeah. Let's move on to another episode. The episode, No Pictures Please, was actually the first occurrence of the title zone. It happened back in season 11. Here, take a look.
The story you're about to see happened on one very weird and unusual day when the town crossed over into the tidal zone.
On behalf of Trams Travels, I'd like to welcome you to Bikini Bottom. I'd also like to take a moment to familiarize you with the area. The restrooms are to the left. Hey, I have to go too!
Wow! Everything is so amazing! Hello, are you the tour guide?
Yes, I am!
As you can probably guess, in this episode, Patrick works as this dude's tour guide, and they get into a bunch of trouble. But they also get into a bunch of mistakes. Let's see if you guys can spot this first one.
This guy called me a bad word once.
You were trying to eat my mailbox!
I thought it was meatloaf.
Kids, escort these gentlemen to the door.
Amazing!
We have begun our descent. Everyone, please gather all your belongings and follow me single file.
Amazing!
So look at this. This is Conch Street. This is the street that SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward live on. And as you can see, it goes Patrick's house, Squidward's house, and then SpongeBob's house. But in this one zoomed out shot, where is Squidward's house? Like, there isn't that much space in between SpongeBob and Squidward's houses. So this was a bit of a weird animation choice by the art team and kind of a mistake. And I've got another one. Let's check it out.
Huh? That's strange.
Sorry for the misunderstanding, everybody, but I didn't take any pictures today. I don't even have a camera. In fact, I'm not even here.
And we're backing away and backing away and backing away!
I told you, things always get weird in the tidal zone.
This one's easy, but there are 2 duplicated incidentals in this shot. Look, duplicated incidentals was a normal thing back in the day, guys, but in modern SpongeBob, they don't happen that often, so when they do, it is a mistake. And I've got one more episode to cover. Let's get into it. Next up is the episode Super Evil Aquatic Villain Team Up is Go, which is a really weird title, but this episode's pretty cool. It's all about Plankton teaming up with another villain to wreak havoc. Take a look.
Maybe what you need is to join a club or something. Meet new people. You know, make some friends.
Are you suggesting I forge an evil alliance?
Something like that.
That is an excellent idea. Man Ray, we meet at long last. And who would have thought to find you here, working a part-time job restocking vending machines? And now let us join in evil alliance.
Have we met?
I, Plankton, know of a secret formula. The oh-so precious secret of the Krusty Krab. Once that formula is in our possession, we...
I'm listening.
Then together we will steal the formula, crush Mr. Krabs, and rule the world!
Hey, the episode has a pretty good plot, and it's kind of funny seeing Plankton go and get Man Ray, but you already know what's coming. This episode has a mistake, and this one's pretty bad. Let's see if you guys can spot it.
Going to work. I'm 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 going to work. Going to work. Going to work.
Okay, so take a look at this fish. As you can see, she has eyes, but take a look at her during this scene, as her eyes are just missing. They just didn't draw her eyes. It looks really weird, and I kind of get it. It's a zoomed out shot, but damn, looks very bad. Let's move on though. I've got more mistakes. Our first set of mistakes can be found in the episode Plankton Retires, an episode where, well, I mean, the title kind of explains it. Here, check it out.
Mr. Krabs, did you see that? Plankton is retiring.
All hands on deck, SpongeBob!
Aye, Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, so turns out Mr. Krabs has beaten Plankton down so much that this man, this evil little dude, retires. It's crazy, but hey, maybe there's a twist. Before we get to that though, let's take a look at the first mistake. Let's see if you guys can catch it.
He covered me in urchins, fed me to a seahorse, and stung me to death. I have had enough!
Oh, I think someone needs their papa.
Don't you see? We're done here.
He said for the 9 billionth time. You know, Sheldon, if I had a dime for every time you...
Okay, so here's the thing. When we first see Karen, as you can see, she isn't plugged into anything. There's no cable coming out of her computer body. But literally a second later, and look at this shot, as now Karen is plugged in and requires to be like powered, making for a really weird mistake. Here's another one. Just like this one, let's see if you guys can catch it without my help.
How long will you be staying with us?
Forever. And so begins my retirement.
You see there, lad? Plankton is up to no good.
Yeah, so I was right. There is a twist, as you can see, but also more importantly, what's going on with Plankton's eye? His pupil is just gone and it looks really awkward. Let's move on to some even crazier mistakes though. Let's be real, it's kind of strange, but SpongeBob's iconic pineapple home is, well, iconic. But what if I told you in the episode Home Sweet Rubble that SpongeBob almost loses his house? Take a look.
Gary, time for breakfast. The house must be settling. Well, that's better. I can fix this. I'll feed you when I'm done. Okay, now that that's taken care of, time to feed Gary. You're just in time to lend a hand, Squidward.
Lend a hand?
Now this episode has 2 mistakes, and the first one is really weird. I don't know how they missed it, but let's see if you guys will miss it. I don't think you guys will. Comment it if you find the mistake.
I'm having another eggs and pencils crisis.
Not now, Patrick. And Squidward has done a great job holding it all together.
Against my will, I might add.
Will you help?
Well, I suppose I could join the cause, but it'll have to be our standard deal.
A week of my wages per hour?
You got it, kiddo.
For those who couldn't find it, well, let's zoom in on SpongeBob's arm, as his arm actually is slightly detached from his body. You can see it's like his arm is falling off of his body. Really bad mistake. And here's another one. Let's see if you guys can spot it. so take a look at this image. As you can see, this is Patrick's iconic rock home. I mean, I don't know who would live in a rock or under a rock, but it's here. And as you can see, there is a path. But in the episode we were talking about during the scene you just seen, where's the path? It's gone. Yeah, another mistake. It's a bad one. Now, that's going to do it for today's video, guys, but I want to give a massive shout out to the Grapple gang. Like, seriously, shout out to all of you guys, especially the Premiere gang. Anybody here at a Premiere right now? Yo, 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 yo. By the way, if you're new, make sure to subscribe, as I'll be responding to the comments of all subscribers on this video. So if you're subscribed and you comment, I'll respond for sure. Anyways, though, I love you guys. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.